rock stars. Done.
Southern Escape presents No Rock Stars.
Southern Escape presents No Rock Stars. We went to an Arby's or something like that, and he was ordering the food. Levi's in the back, and he's like, I was a Wickle Nickel Shake. And Garrett's like, can I have a Wickle Nickel Shake? And the lady's like, what is that?
You got a from whatever I got broken into.
Oh.
Anaheim, California.
2 miles away from Disneyland. Happiest place, terrible place on earth.
That's alright.
Just driving.
You just driving? It was alright. That's all you need.
I don't want to fucking like put anyone in the ground.
Put it in the ground, bro. We were in Pennsylvania. It was like storming like crazy. Our bassist James is like terribly afraid of thunderstorms. This is a bitch. And he like ran into this kid's house, which was up a hill, to get his like bags and put them in the truck. And he's coming back down the hill running because he's like afraid of the thunder and lightning. And it's pouring. And he slips on the lawn. And he gets in the car and we're like, what the fuck is that smell? And he's covered in dog shit. Like literally just covered in dog shit. And he starts taking off all of his clothes, throwing them out the window, and now he's just completely naked, chilling in the car, driving home from Pennsylvania. It was pretty funny.
I passed out on stage one time at Carter Fest. I was drunk. But I got back up. I was all good.
Roller discos. Booty bopping.
I write children's books and I design children's games. I have a book coming out. It's being published right now. It's called War of the Abyss. And then I have another book coming out. It's called Vanity. It's both children's books with very deep underlying. Starbucks. I like Starbucks. I like hanging out at Starbucks. I don't know. Just hanging out with people. I like rock climbing. I don't do that much anymore, but I like rock climbing. Man, we're some horrible people.
We ride bicycles.
Yeah, we do.
We go to batting cages. We record bands.
Oh, you collect butterflies, though, right? Yeah. Standing butterfly collection. My life kind of revolves around just doing vice shit and like stressing out over vice shit every day. And then maybe I'll hang out with my friends and do like crazy shit with them. But other than that, I wouldn't call that a hobby.
Skateboarding, bro. Catch us out there. This man plays frisbee golf.
Disc golf.
I play actual golf, and I play basketball,
Oh, yeah.
and I'm pretty fucking good.
Hold it down.
I love the drill.
A bunch of fights, more fighting, fights, and then eventually like some shit will come up. So
Usually, I think for the most part, I've heard most of the songs. Guitars is written a few guitar parts, and then usually the lyrics and things like that just come together towards the end. I usually write the lyrics.
Pretty much it starts off with crying. And then
It ends with crying.
I'll write a bunch of parts.
There's crying in the middle.
I'll write a bunch of parts that nobody likes. And then we're like, oh crap, we gotta have a song. Guess we just use those parts anyway.
So that's our new album.
That's all we
more or
do.
less, yeah.
Dylan and I write a lot. We actually just started playing as a 4-piece live, so that way we can do more of what we write. We write stuff and we bring it to Brandon, and he plays drums on it, play whatever sounds right for it.
It's really interesting.
Yeah.
We would take a lot of like kind of like melodic and like breakdowny parts and like kind of like assemble them, like putting a puzzle together a little bit to like kind of make a cohesive song that kind of doesn't sound like too like part by part. It just kind of like try to make it flow, and then we would have Travis and now Brian kind of like write lyrics and like melodies and stuff over.
Anger causes happiness is stronger than all of those.
No, love is stronger.
Because you can be in love and be sad.
Yeah, but you can be in love and punch someone. That's what love is, bro.
Punching people.
Anger. God/Riz.
Woo! Let's not go down this path. It's Bob. Nothing but our Kelly's trapped in the closet. It's like 3 hours.
We were listening to Kiss radio station.
I just bought the Black Album by Metallica, dude. It's so awesome, dude. It is like the greatest album. They still sell 10 million copies of it every year. Just
Sinatra. Listen to him last night.
Gino's
Podcast. It's like I'm a mirror. Mirror looking back at me.
So much.
Bless the
Too
ball.
much.
Do I have it? Bob Log the Third.
Godsmack.
Oh yeah, we have everything Real Big Fish has ever put out. Lots of ska, lot of ska. Oh, Will B the bass god, Pink Flames, Dat Piff exclusive. What up?
Sleeping with Sirens for me. Like, that's one of my guilty pleasures.
I have Madonna's Celebrate.
Yeah, Madonna is a good one.
Everything.
We wouldn't be who we are without the
Without
locals.
local music, there's not a local scene.
Yeah, we wouldn't be able to play shows.
Build back up.
And without that, I mean, what's the point of all of this?
Something that's not seriously. A lot to us because it got us our start and
If you don't support your scene, then we can't play shows. So I mean, support your scene. Being a local.
Have the scene to say that it means anything to us. Like I said before, it's not a community of people working together to like benefit hardcore and like metal or punk or whatever. It's not like that. It's a bunch of
Strays.
it's a bunch of like random kids. It's a bunch of like trend hopping kids. It's like it's not what it should be.
In terms of New York though, New York hardcore means everything.
Well, yeah, New York hardcore is where it fucking that's solid.
Yeah.
Solidified, you know.
Oh, damn! Wow, this is the best interview session ever.
I'm gonna talk shit for a second. Local music to us really means it doesn't mean anything anymore because the scene where we come from is so dead, and so people just don't like each other. And that's kind of why we try to get out as much as possible. We want to get out to other places where there are still local scenes. Where we come from in the San Francisco Bay Area, you have to go so far to get even, a good show. You have to go to Sacramento, you have to go all the way to fucking LA to get any kind of real crowd, People do not go to shows where we come from anymore, so it's really sad to me. We did this, we tried to bring it back at our local venue and it just wasn't happening. There's just so many things wrong with what's going on in the East Bay scene. But local music, it should be about going out, hanging out with your friends and having fun and playing music, and unfortunately we don't see that too much anymore.